in a B2B business, you want to think of your faculty as users and adopters first. But they are not the payor. They are not the person that is going to pay out of pocket for that solution. It will either be licensed by their institution or, more typically, a fee that their students will pay to get access to the technology or other content that might flow through that technology. So you need to think of those as your first gateway client, because without them, you will not have access to the larger market of students that would be using your solution. But at the end of the day, it really matters whether the institution will enable your product on their platforms, particularly their LMS platform, and whether you have good integration capabilities between your solution and the LMS or the other systems of record that the campus will be using across the institution.
Yeah. I think the question is not whether faculty will use your product, but whether the CIO and the chief academic officer believe faculty will use your product.
And can you elaborate on that, David? Because we often think of faculty as having autonomy over what materials they use in their classrooms, maybe what technologies they use in their classrooms. Why do they need the CIO to buy into what they want to do?
For security reasons, for scalability reasons, for cost reasons, centralized enterprise technology is becoming more and more pervasive. I remember a meeting with UCLA at EDUCAUSE many, many years ago, and they were proud to talk about their 12 different course management systems they had on campus. Institutions no longer allow each department or college to adopt their own technology. There are still some examples of research institutions that are highly well-funded, but most organizations can't afford to maintain 12 different enterprise systems that do the same thing. So there's a lot of centralization, and therefore the technology that you're going to use in your classroom has to at least be compatible with the enterprise systems, if not, in fact, provided as an enterprise system.